The devil really wants my joy today. He does. I done drove all the way. Now, mind you, I live outside the city. So I've driven almost 20 minutes to the store. Got a good parking spot. Walked in, got my items, got up in the line. Short lines. Don't have my wallet. Left it at home. So now I got to go back home and come back out here. Because the devil's busy. He know my gas tank is low. He know I ain't got no money. And he's trying to play me. But anyway, child. Let's talk about Xscape. Let's talk about the concert. I went. I had a good time. I'm going to break it down bit by bit. June's Diary. I got there. June's Diary had just gotten up. I did not get to get any footage of June's Diary because I was trying to get to my seat during their performance. Girl, it was packed up in there, child. It was packed. There was somebody in my seat. We're going to get to that in just a quick little bit. But I couldn't find my seat because somebody was in it and carrying on. So I'm looking for my seat, trying to listen to June's Diary. They were killing it. And remember, I told y'all, well, you might not remember because I got a lot of new subscribers, but I mentioned that I've never heard anything by June's Diary. I didn't, I ain't know nothing about them. But I said I was expecting that this tour was going to introduce me to them and I was going to like them. And it did, and I do. Now, I ain't went out and looked for any more of their music, but I'm gonna because they killed it. They did a wonderful job. So finally got to my seat. They were wrapping up. So I didn't get to get any good footage of them. But Zanique came out next. Now, me and Zanique go back. We go back a ways. All of that. We follow each other on the Twit and carryings on. So, I was very happy to see her. She's always been very cool. Just real, real cool. So, now, mind you, I've told y'all before, I like Zanique. She's a little bit boring, but I like her. I've said that out of my mouth. Because that's just facts. On the TV show and stuff, she just never really gave too much. She doesn't emote a lot. But when that baby got on the stage, that's her place. That's her element. She got on the stage. She was having a wonderful time. She was exuding a wonderful time. And her stage presence is great. The girl is good. She's good. So I enjoyed that. I did get some footage of Zanique. Let's go over to Tamar. Because I don't plan to be here too long talking about Xscape. The concert, I mean. Tamar. Tammy. So, she got up there. She did not have on the full orange wig like I told y'all I didn't want to see. But she had on, it was blonde, halfway, and then it went on into a orange, and then it went into a yellow or something. I don't know. It was... Anyway, child. So, she got up there. She was doing a lot of lip popping, a lot of... I can't do it right now. A lot of that. And it was draining me. It was upsetting me and my homegirls. But she was, she spent half of her set talking. Like, okay, yes, mamas, you have a story, but girl, we came here for vocals. I did, at least. Now, I had some drunk girls behind me, and they were heckling, and I've just really been dealing with a lot of heckling in the last couple of days, and I'm trying to see, God, what is the problem? Why can't I get away from hecklers? What's the issue? Because they all up over on this channel. But they were sitting behind me, and throughout the whole show, throughout Zanique, throughout June's Diary, and now throughout Tamar, they were just like, get her off the stage, bring Monica, blah, 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 boo, we don't want to hear Tamar no more, don't stop talking. Shut up, niece. I paid to see these girls. Now, whether Tamar was doing too much or not, does not matter. I paid to get this information. And she was up there giving the know your worth spiel that she does at every show, blah, blah, blah. She confirmed that she's getting a divorce. And she said, when somebody booed because she said she was getting a divorce, she said, don't do that because you don't live with him and that. She was doing a whole lot of that. And she proceeded to talk. She said she was 40 about 7 times at the event. And she said she was determined to not let these 20-year-old girls out-twerk her because she's 40 and she still can't. So she twerked. She sang a little bit. She twerked a little bit. Then she did that competition. Now, I hate the competition. She had some sort of competition on her Instagram. I never did see it. I might not be following her. I don't know. I'm running 3 Instagram pages at the moment. I don't ever know what's going on. But she did a competition of some sort on her Instagram page. And the girls applied and won. And then they were able to come on stage and sing Love and War with her. Now, everybody can't sing. Everybody ain't able. We know that. But I feel like, I don't know how the competition was done. If they had to, send video footage of them singing or what. But it looked like everybody she called up on the stage was lackluster in their vocal ability. Now, no shade to the girls. No shade. The shade is simply that Tamar calls the girls on stage and they get to singing and then she snatches the mic from them. I don't like that. I don't like that. So they up there, they singing. There was one girl that was kind of all right, but then she got nervous and it went left on her. But everybody else was not good. And she was like, well, we're going to show y'all how it's done, or something like that. And had James Wright Chanel come out. James Wright Chanel cannot sing. I don't know why y'all keep giving, every time he stepped out on the stage, the girls were screaming down, oh my God, oh, Jay. James Wright Chanel cannot sing. He got up there singing. He gives you falsetto. You girls like high notes? Is that what it is? Because he got up there, we'll stay on the front. He was giving you all of that. But Mama just simply cannot. He did not sing any better than the girls on the stage. And Tamar's over there. She's bowing and shaking her wig and carrying on and acting like everybody, like he's slaying it. I could have got up there and outdone the girls. I wasn't going to because I'm very, very shy, but I could have. His vocals. Y'all need to leave James where he is. No disrespect to James, but the amount of celebrity, the level of celebrity that this man has gotten from eating one of Patti LaBelle's pies. Okay. Anyway, child. So that went on. Then she went on, off the stage, whatever. Then we get to Monica. Monica's set by far was the best set. Hands down was the best set. It was interactive from head to toe. The whole thing was interactive. So before she even came out, the DJ, was like, hey, put your hands up, everybody go, all of that, Monica, blah, blah, blah. The backup singers, oh, Jesus, I don't even want to talk about it. Niece. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if y'all can see my breath, but it's cold in this car. You could have turned so long ago. Anyway, the backup singers. I don't even hardly want to talk about backup singers. Somebody over on my Kimberell video is really trying me right now. I hope you've come over. How are you? Jews for Jesus for threesomes. How you doing? He's really trying it. But as I said in the comment to him over on the Kimberell video, backup singers usually can out-sing the singer. And all three of Monica's backup singers, Monica ain't stand a chance. She didn't. If they were to have a sing-off, Monica could not have ever touched them. Those girls and boy, those children sing, okay? I've got footage. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know if I'm going to put the footage in with this or what. But just know that those children opened their mouth and sangs down with a Z, S-A-N-G-Z, down. So all of that's going on. The backup singers are singing down. Monica rapped. She did a Lauryn Hill tribute, all of that. And then my favorite song that anybody sang on the full tour is So Gone. Now, I know that a lot of y'all recently got into So Gone with the So Gone challenge and everything, but that's always been my favorite Monica song. Simply because she kicks down your door and smacks your chick just to show you Monica not having it. just to show you. If Monica's not, she kicks down your door and smacks. It has always blessed me. So anyway, she sang that, she rapped that. You can hear me in the background hollering all off the key, girl, because my throat was so tired by that point because it was cold. I'm not feeling too well. It was a mess. But I was hollering with her because anytime I hear that song, I have to holler. Even if I'm listening to it just riding along in the car, I got to scream. So all of that went on. She performed. It was wonderful. She had trumpet players that were dancing and carrying on, juking and driving. She changed her outfit three times she changed her outfit. And the show never felt boring. While she was changing her clothes, the backup singers were singing down, the trumpet players was playing, dancing and carrying on, and the DJ had you up, jumping and live. Her set was by far the best. It was the most interactive. It was not like, okay, I feel like she needs to come on back out here and sing some more. With Tamar, she changed her outfit, or she went out and got a little piece of tulle skirt so she could sing blind. And for a moment, it's like, okay, well, where is she? Where'd she go? Tamar, okay, there she is. I'd rather go blind. Like, it was like that. But Monica, she put on a show. So all that happened, and then there was like a 30-minute break in between. Now, that got on my nerves. That got on my nerves because you had the girls going back to back to back, hyping you up for Xscape, and then you give us this 30-minute break. I was so sleepy. Girl, it's 11 o'clock, and you got this break here. And now all my momentum has gone down because I'm sitting in this seat. The hecklers are behind me. Now, the people next to me, the ones that were sitting in my seat, apparently the man, it was a couple, the man had snuck into the concert, so he didn't have a seat. So when he was sitting in my seat, I went and sat in the seat next to his girlfriend on the other side of him because I was like, okay, well, maybe he had the seat right here. She was in 15, I was supposed to be in 16, and 14 was open. So I was like, okay, so maybe he had 14 and I had 16, and he just sat on the other side, fine. So I sat down, and then somebody came and tapped on my shoulder during Tamar, talking about, what seat are you in? Because I need, and it was a couple behind me, and they were like, I have 14 and 13. And I was like, okay, well, let me get up. Excuse me, you in my seat. I need the seat. And he was like, well, I mean, you see, oh no, I mean, you see, come to find out, child, because I had to move to 16 where I had paid to be. And they came and sat down at 13 and 14. This man ain't had no, so he sat in 15 and she sat in his lap for the duration of the concert. So I'm sitting here squished up because she in his lap and he's sitting right here, and they romanticizing and feeling on each other, and I'm sitting right here. And so his hand keep brushing by my leg, and I was like, girl. So for the 30-minute break, I sat down because there wasn't no need for me to be standing up. It just simply wasn't. Like, the DJ was, he played for the majority of it, but for a lot of that 30-minute break, he did not play because they were switching up the set for Xscape. And I'm like, okay, Xscape, girl, why do you need such a vast different set? Just get up here and sing, girl. Sing. So I sat down, and while I'm sitting down, they bumping into me and carrying on, and the folks in the back hollering, and we need another drink. And so they get up and get margaritas this tall, and I'm like, niece, you came here drunk. You came here drunk. So they back there hollering and carrying on. It was on my nerves. So that 30 minutes brought my demeanor down a lot. I was just sitting there like, girl, if they could get up here and sing and I could go home, wonderful. So by the time they got back on stage, surprisingly enough, my morale boosted very quickly. Just shot back up. I was like, oh my God, Xscape! You know, and they sang. They started it off with Feel So Good, which I told them they should do. So they listened. They listened. And this is for those that like to pop the trunk and let it bump. Bump. And they actually danced. I got a lot of footage of Candy hitting her mark. Baby girl did that. She did. I'm proud of her. They sang. They danced. They had a little moment where Candy came out, danced with Todd, and simulated fellatio, and I did not need that. I didn't need it in my life. And then other one, Tamika, she came out and she showed the girls what she's doing in her bedroom. And I think it was Don't Stop. It was something she was twerking to, child. I was like, okay, girl, you just gonna twerk air chance you get. Why is Tamika not going out there with Candy twerking? I mean, not Candy, Jesus. Tamar twerk. Tamar keep calling folks out on the stage. Call Tamika. She loves to twerk. Bring Tamika. You don't like Tamika? Let me not put nothing out in the atmosphere. So anyway, so Tamika came out. She was twerking. And then Latocha came out. Lataco came out and she was like, let me show you what we do in our bedroom. And before that, she said she was going to tell Tamika and her mama what all was going on and blah, blah, blah. It was cute. Latocha came out there and was giving genuine grinding. Latocha, get up off that ground. Get up. I wanted to get out on that stage. She's like, you are 44, you get off this ground. All of this. And then Tiny came out and said, I'm going to get you some knee pads because that looked like that hurt. I said, right. All of this. Girl, you better get up. So Tiny came out there. I don't even remember what she danced to, but she was talking about how she got a king in her bedroom. And girl, you and T.I. and y'all's relationship is just as draining to me as Tamar and Vince. Like, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Tired to the max. Maximally tired. Oh, good. I can pop into the garage. My mama must have just got home. No, she's not home. Is she pulling up? Why the garage open? Well, I'm going to go in anyway. But yeah, so Tiny did her little dance and all of that. And then they came out, they sang some more, and it was a good time. You know, it was a good show. They sang, you know, the arms of the one who loves you. These two arms will keep you warm. And I sang along the whole time. I enjoyed myself. It was a good time and it was a good concert. So I, you know, am glad I went. I tried to talk myself out of it several times. Like, girl, just go and sell your ticket. You got insurance. Just tell them you sick. Don't go. And then when I got there, I was like, I'm so glad I went. I'm so glad I did. I'm glad I made the rash decision to buy the tickets. As soon as I had the money, I was like, I'm going. I didn't tell my boss I needed the day off, and I was just like, I'm going. He was like, oh, well, let me schedule you out for that. And then he scheduled me out. But that's a horse of another color. Anyway, child, let me get on in this house, get my wallet, and then drive back to the store. I'll be back. I'm probably coming in for something else. Peace. Yo, so it's been weeks since I recorded the video that you just saw. These angles, Lord, it's just not gonna work. I'm sorry for the weird angles of the Snapchat video portion of the video. I also forgot to mention that at the show, some girls got into a fight. So from what I understand, because it was on the other side of the room, from what I understand, one young lady was there with another young lady's man, but the young lady whose man it was also there. And I guess, I don't know what kind of relationship you got with your man, or he don't know you going to the Xscape concert, but child beats me. So anyway, that went on. They got to fighting while they were getting escorted out of the building. One of the girls, apparently turned around and punched the police officer in the face. It was not wise. It wasn't. You don't have the right of way, so you'll just stop. Thank you. But yeah, it did not make sense. It wasn't wise. And I don't know how I completely forgot to tell y'all that in the video, but here it is now. And again, sorry about the weird angles of the Snapchat video and the weird angle of this portion of the video. I'm out here doing the very bestest that I can. Sorry.
Women and black girls know their true beauty, their true intelligence.
Yeah, I just call the shit and shit. No, that ain't a nation. So I got my reason shit. I'm here with all my bitches and we all bad too. Bad bitches that make some noise. And now we don't do shit for free. And everybody in the club right now. It don't matter. They pay to come to shut shit down. Look at you. Now got you on your feelings. My time is money, so I can be later been chillin'. I'm tryna run up a million. You know you bad cuz don't mean that I don't know. Smoking massage cuz can't say that I avoid. Yeah, I'm just being me. Sometimes I try to change, but every time I do, the game won't let me.
Okay, I see how this shit gonna work tonight. Some of y'all sitting around like y'all don't know what y'all bought a ticket for this motherfucker tonight. Still got your arms crossed, your legs and shit. Like you don't know you came to see some legends tonight. Listen, TD Jackson gonna be up here tonight. Get that shit out your head now. So let's go get it out the way. I wanna thank all my deacons for coming out. Thank you. It's gonna be a beautiful show. All right? Let's go and party for them for 2 seconds. Come on, let's get it out the way. Jump on! We came to tear this motherfucker up tonight! Get up off your feet! It's cold in here tonight! We wanna move your shit at the door! It's Xscape in the city tonight! What's up? It's a party tonight. I'll put my name DJ A1. What's up? Sing it, ladies. The more I see you, the more that it becomes so sweet. There ain't no other for me. You. I wanna be down. So what? But you're going. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. One more time. It's true. I wanna be down. It's going to begin. I've been blinded by love, hurt, torn, confused, lied to. My wounded soul speaks. I am a woman, the color of blue, the angel of love, sincere, kind, pure, strong, suddenly prisonless. I am
This is something sweet all night. Good to let's drop like mine. He want the sugar, he want the sugar, he want the sugar. I got to go, cut it out. He know man what dream about. T-shirt and some heels on, why he chase you all around? See I'm your bag, got to know I'm bring it back. Oh, he got ass, but I give him my bag. Wind it up slow, but not front. And welcome to the show. You do what I'm like, yeah. This is something sweet all night. Good times like mine. You want the sugar, you want the sugar, you want the sugar.
Wait, hold on. I'm parched inside. And I'm tired and 40. And I'm trying to keep up these little 20-year-old things beside me. And I'm like, that's a lie. He will not out-twerk me. That is a lie from the pit of the devil's stomach. Get me behind me and under my feet. Because just like all with the Tamar and stuff. I mean, like, for real, for real. So, come on, because you're 20. You don't know. I'm talking. You know that. You're 40. Okay. So, I have this show called Tamar Events in the Practice. I don't know if you know or if you're watching it or not. But I have this show with my husband called Tamar Events. And, you know, I'm not going to sit up here and act like, you know, things are not happening when they are. Yes, we are getting a divorce. Girl, stop. Don't do that. No, stuff. Don't do that. You do not live with him. Do not do that. Okay? We all know who we live with. Okay? Because the person that lives with me is going to have to appreciate me and all of this. Yes. Because what had happened was, is that I done messed around and I ain't buying no more. Hold on, calm down. You try. No, and no. Especially when you learn your worth and then you learn that you know how to bring home that bacon. And then you know how to cook that bacon. And then don't mess around and learn how to clean that pot that you cook that bacon in, which is the bacon that you brought home by himself, okay? And then put it on a plate and give it to your man and then give him his life. And then you still want to and then some people be trying to put a lot of pressure on themselves, like, oh my God, I gotta be super woman, I gotta get my kids up, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No. I'm not super woman, I'm super bitch. Okay? And with me learning that, I'm like, well, here is the thing.
Make sure I know right now.